There's likes, but I don't know if there's peoples because this thing lies and it's all these retrogrades. Nothing's working right. I made a video today and it like didn't sync up right and then it just stopped working altogether. Like the sound wasn't working, but that happened to everybody today. Not everybody, but many people it was happening to. Um, so it says there's one person, there's 3 likes. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. But I do know. What I do know is that it's a blue moon and it is time for the full moon manifesting. And I have some intentions, from the girl who also submitted last month. And I still have her stuff there. Actually, I forgot to grab I'm supposed to buy food with this now. So I've got to buy food with this. All right. Hello, 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 hello. And I've been saying this, or well, not even saying it. I've just been having I put these little stickets all over the place, and it says, "I am asserting the mastery of my real self." And I have I made like a bunch of these when I originally did it, and I stuck them all over the place. Some of them fell off, some of them disappeared, but I've had this clipped with the checks that I was using to manifest, and with the these things that I've been using to manifest, with the codes and with the removals and things like that. Then I have these ones specifically that I've been working for other people. Then I've got this intention that I've been working for other people's. And I am wealthy, healthy. I feel happy. I feel like a millionaire. I do believe in myself. I love my health and wealth. I speak into creation all that I desire. I see so clearly now. I know everything is working in my favor. Those are all chakra affirmations. Starts with the I am for the root. I feel for the sacral. I do for the solar. I love for the heart. I speak for the throat. I see for the eye. And I know for the crown. So using those, hello, will help you to up your, because a lot of us do I am. Like we've gotten that drilled into us, so we know. But saying the other ones will help too. So for the checks and the intention from last month, I'm going to burn these tonight. And these ones, I'm going to make fresh ones. I'm going to make all fresh ones. So I'm going to keep these so that I can see them. And I'm going to make a fresh circle too. The circle is something that I've used, but I just looked at it when I was in there and I was like, let me make a new one of those. Because you want to refresh the energy, especially in a blue moon. In a blue moon, oh my God. So I heard not to get, don't sleep in front of the blue moon. Socializing with muggles at work is tiring as fuck. I use pink salt in the shower and it helps. Awesome. Yes. Hello, Rick. Blueberry moon. Blueberry moon. I was like, what the hell? Like blue balls. It looks like blue balls. My brain is weird. Alright, let's get some stuffs. So yeah, I got my circle here from before, but this energy is very good for manifesting and magic and like that, oh my God, I would have never thought that this would happen, type of energy. But I did hear that if you go to sleep, close your curtains, because if you are in that moonlight, it's gonna cause lunacy more than other times. So you may be oh, a little weird. But I've had my curtain open, because the 3 days before and the 3 days after any full moon, it's kind of amplified. But last night, I went to sleep, probably 2 or 3, after I had finished everything, and I slept, and I slept, all morning. I don't know what I did right, but I just slept straight through until, noontime. And I feel, so good. Yes, blue moon. Staying high vibe. Hurricane coming to our area. Yeah, be careful there. I've been seeing a lot of stuff, and I'm trying not to. It's not that I'm like. I really believe that we are creators of our timelines and stuff. So like, there's people in Florida that are saying stuff, but then there's also people in Florida that are like, "What are you talking about?" Like a whole area, um, like over 20 different gas tanks, gas places. They're like, "Oh, you need to evacuate. It's gonna be really bad." But then there was contaminated gas, so like everybody in that area could not get gas because they said diesel and had like gotten into the regular fuel, and that they were like looking at this as like it was gonna be another thing that happened in Hawaii or something. And then I just saw another video a moment ago with this girl who was like, well, the last time I did one of these, everything I said has come true. And she was talking about like these things that may come about. And the reason it caught my attention was because she was saying specific things that I've been seeing, like numbers and like the moose and the freaking peacock. And the peacock was right there, and the moose was right there when she said it. And she also said like what I get, like it's like you just get weird ass bits and pieces, then you gotta go Google and like put the pieces together to make it make sense. And for a while, I've been getting bad vibes about New York, and for a while, not a while, but for a little while, there's been some stuff coming in about Arizona, and then for like the last couple of days, there's been a focus on Florida, and then peninsulas came up, and peninsulas has been coming up for me for a while. So I mean, those are peninsulas. I don't know. You're nowhere near there. Good. I'm glad. You slept longer than usual last night too. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I think it's weird. Can I still? Yeah, yeah. You can do it here or you can do it over there. Wherever you want. Just let me know what the thing is that you want to release and what the thing is that you want to bring in. And I let you do up to 3 of them. So if it's like 3 things you want to let go or 3 things you want to bring in, just because if you do more than that, it's going to be, you won't be able to handle it. It'll be too much. Too much for you to handle. You won't like it. You won't enjoy your time. Um, you remind me of an old worker, Defini. I don't know what that means, but with the red hair. Your old work. There was a thing on the screen. My old worker, Defini. Thank you. So yeah, this is another thing for manifesting. I just noticed. You do like a square, and then you do 1, 2, 3, 4 for each of the corners, and you say on the first one, "I just now received," like whatever you want. "I just now received $5,000." So then the end scene would be like your bank account going up, and then you would be feeling very excited. And then for 4, it's just letting and allowing and like having a gratitude, like I'm so grateful that that happened, and acting as if visualizing that scenario for 14 days every day, for 14 days for 60 seconds, and just like imagine like, wow, I just received $5,000. What does my bank account now look like? What is my balance at? And then like I'm so excited, I'm so happy, I'm so relieved, I'm so whatever it is that you're feeling. And then like, oh my God, I'm just so grateful that that happened. I'm so grateful that this occurred, because then it can occur. So it looks like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Visualize for 60 seconds for 14 days. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Release shitty memories. Invite new connections. Got it. 3 is good. So 3 each. Yes. My intention. Okay. You're so cute and your energy is comforting. Oh, thank you. So I can submit 5 here. Put yeah. Yeah, you can do you can do a super chat for $5, or you can go to divineessential.com and do a donation. However people like it, totally up to you. Hello, Bridget. Lovely to be able to join you for this moon. Nice to see you too. Hello. Hi, Paloma. Okay, so I'm gonna make a circle, and this is like something that I've been doing for a long ass time, way before my awakening. I don't even know what the hell like drew me. I was a little girl, and I was like, Mom, I want this book. And it's called The Circle, and I bought it, and I didn't even ever like read the whole thing. I just like skipped to the part where it was like, what do you do? And I did what they said to do, and everything I've ever put into the circle has come true. Everything I have put into my circle has happened. You know what I mean? You don't want to infringe on other people's free will. You don't want to like do things, you know, that are like against the divine order of life or whatever. But you know, you can say like what you want to have happening. um you will send, okay, thank you, hello. All right, so you would say like, I am so grateful, act as if I'm so grateful that I've overcome all setbacks, and I am creating abundance in my life. I make $10,000 weekly with my business. I am respected, loved, and cared for unconditionally. I am healthy, happy, and blessed. Boop. Yay me. And then you just put this somewhere that you'll see it, but that you're not going to be like staring at it all the time. So what I usually do is I put it in the bathroom, and I put it like right like near where I sit to pee, or every time I go in there to wash my hands, or whatever I do in there. It's like it's in my peripheral. I see it, but I don't stare at it. And like I said, tonight I just happened to like glance at it, and I was like, oh, let me make a new one under the blue moon. So I'm gonna charge it under the blue moon, and I'm gonna burn this old one, which was like, say it said I make 10,000 every month, I'm divinely protected, and I'm not going to be held back, watched, or manipulated anymore. So yeah, we'll burn that one out. Oh no, what the hell did I do? What did I cut? Oh, I had to fix the pool, and I used the tape stuff, and it was like really gooey. All right, so I'm gonna cut out my circle. Hello. Okay. All right. So how's everybody doing with the full moon? How are you feeling? How are you doing? Are you happy? Are you energized? Are you scared about the fucking craziness of the world? Or are you, doing all right? Oh, it's 9:27. I swear to God. I swear to God. There is so many in my phone right now, like from just like the last 3 or 4 days. It's nonstop. It'll be like 9:27, 27%, 27 likes, 27 shares. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna make a like a collage of them to show, and they probably won't even all fit on one screen. Even if I did like the whole screen, there's too many of them. There's just too many of them, and a lot of them I've been like, I'm not even gonna take a picture because it's just insanity. So I'm gonna open up my curtains so that the blue moon energy can come on in. But I will close them before I go to bed so that I don't become even more of a lunatic. There is something else that I saw too, and it's interesting. I had brought this up the other night, and I was going to do an egg cleanse, and then I never did it. But then, like 2 days later, I saw this woman on Instagram who's really good at manifesting. You haven't done one in 3 years. Loving this awesome sauce. Thank you for being here again. I've heard that a lot too. Like some of the people that like, I haven't seen you in a long time, and like, I think it's just because I'm being like more active with things again, which you've got to do. If you want to do this stuff out here, you got to kind of like consistently do it. But the woman that I saw, she blew up on Instagram recently, and like she's really good. She knows a lot of stuff. I can't think of her name. I think it's like Limitless something or other. She has an accent. I've shared a lot of her stuff, but she was saying what she did right before then was she got an egg, she made a hole, she hollowed this out, then she wrote like on a bay leaf the amount of money that she wanted to bring in, and then she like took that and like shoved it up in there and then buried it on her property so that she could manifest that. And she said she like already did it, you know what I mean, like it already happened, and she's like foreseeded that. I'm gonna go, I have it saved, I'll get the video and then I'll share it with you guys, like the exact directions on how to do it. But I am definitely gonna do it because she was like, do it on the blue moon. So tomorrow is technically the blue moon, but I just want to let you guys know, keep an eye on my like my shorts and my stories so that you can get the exact directions on how to do that. And there was another thing that she did with like cinnamon sticks, which I don't have cinnamon sticks, but I have cinnamon. You know, I have cinnamon drops, I have cinnamon, like the cinnamon powder. She took a bill, like a 5 or a 1 or a 10 or whatever you got, and she wrote on it, like, I think she did this a certain symbol on it, and then she rolled it, and she did something specific with, put it in a compartment in her wallet, which is similar to the thing as what I do with, like, the abundance hearts. So I would draw hearts, and inside of the hearts, I would write dollar bills, and then I put those in all the places that I keep money. And then every time I open up something to get money or whatever, I see those abundance hearts, and I swear to God they work. Like, I did it in a coin jar years ago, and that coin jar would just fill and fill. Granted, I lived with a guy that would go to the junkyard all the time and grab change out of the cars, but prior to doing those hearts, we really weren't going to the Coinstar that often. Once we got the hearts, it was like all the time. I think I have the flu, but I'm having success. Oh, good. Well, not good that you're having success in many areas of your life, but not good about the flu. I've heard that you have it too. I heard there's like some of that going on. Like my dad started getting sick the other day, and I gave him zinc, vitamin A, vitamin D, and something else I gave him, but I made him take like a lot of it. I was like, take 2 of these, take 6 of these, take a whole spoonful of this, and I told him to go to bed, and then the next day it was gone. So try to like, I've done that a few times. Like whenever I start getting that like sick taste in the back of my throat, I will do that with like vitamin C and D, or drink a bunch of orange juice. Even though I know there's probably not the best stuff in orange juice, it still for me works. Even when I was younger and I used to do like drinking, if I would have Malibu and orange juice, I would never have a hangover, no matter what. I don't know what it does. Like it connects something in the brain. It helps me to like not get sick, whatever. I would drink a freaking handle of Malibu and a gallon of orange juice and be fine. Pretty much daily when I lived with my ex that I had lived with. We don't do that anymore. But, you know, the concept of just drinking the orange juice on its own, probably even better for you. Also, another thing that I'm going to be doing, I have the glass, is I'm going to fill this up with water and a little bit of salt, and I'm going to put this on top of my circle over there with the intention, and I'm going to put some rose in here to make this rose water, and then I'm going to bottle it. And anytime I take like a shower or a bath, or even if I just want to spray myself with the rose water, this is a moon that will help amplify beauty. This is a moon that will help you to become more magnetic to like those blue moon opportunities, those once in a lifetime opportunities, those once in a lifetime, oh my God, experiences. So start using it in your rituals daily. Start doing it daily, and like literally just make yourself a cup. You don't even have to put the salt in. I'm just doing that to neutralize and cleanse the energy. But, you know, do as much as you want to do. I'm doing all of these things and refreshing all of these things just because it's what we're not going to have another one for a little while. Coconut water is doing amazing things for me. Awesome sauce. I went to Australia for the Magnetic Mind event and had hope to see you there. I am definitely burying the bay leaf eggshell. Excellent. I really wanted to go to that, but, you know, just wasn't in the wasn't in the cards at that time, but hopefully soon. That was that 5 day thing that I did there. Um, it wasn't so far back, but prior to that, it was like I was not doing good. I feel like that was a turning point for me. I finished that whole 5 day thing, and then I started really like seeing shifts and stuff. But I started doing a lot of things like all at once. It was like all of a sudden I just like was like, okay, we can't do this anymore. You're going to die, or become homeless and even more miserable. So I had to like shift, but that really helped me with like learning about my money beliefs and things like that. What's the orange thing? That's just the egg. Um, I had brought it up. I was gonna do an egg cleanse the other day, but then when I saw the thing from that woman, I was like, I'm gonna do that instead. I'll probably still do an egg cleanse, but these are like out of sight, out of mind. I gotta keep the things near me so that I can see them. So let me get a lighter. We got a blue lighter. And we get the blue bottle with the boop 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 on there. I'm gonna fill that up too, just to have with some blue moon water. And where do I have rose? I have rose petals downstairs. I wanna add rose to, like I wanna make like a, I wanna do so many things. Hello everyone, finally caught this full moon live. Sorry for being, oh that's okay, no problem. Sweet bottle, thank you. It's from Blue Bottle or something like that. They made it because it's specifically, it's like a specific color. It charges your water. It changes stuff about it. And it was like connected to that Dr. Emoto guy who did like the water experiments, and the vibrations and frequencies of sacred geometry is like you're infusing that into this water. So when you drink this water, it will infuse that frequency and energy into the water within your body, therefore the frequency of your body, and it's just like good for you. So yeah, you can get one. I think it was bluebottle.com or something like that. I made a website because one of the girls that I knew, she was on a Kangen water thing, like a whole machine. And so I made her a Kangen water website, and then I made her a Blue Bottle website because then she got into the Blue Bottle. So she was using Kangen water in the Blue Bottle, and it was just like all these crazy things, but they do work. Like Kangen water is like an alkaline water, and it makes it so that it's, it cures a lot of shit that's wrong with us. There's so much stuff that we should be filtering out of us and out of our lives. So you see me cleansing the thingy, the cup, and cleansing the space. I'm going to just open the vortex. I'm now grounding a divine vortex down into the heart of Mother Earth. And here in the heart space, I call on the Ascended Masters, Archangel Michael, the emissaries of light, the Pleiadian, Arcturian, Lyran, Andromedan, Sirian, Vegan, and Avian consciousness, to assist us in bringing this vortex back up through all the layers of the earth surrounding us on all sides, to create a sacred space rising up through the edges of the atmosphere, all the way up through the energies of the blue moon, through the energies and the frequencies of the dimensions, the galaxies, the nebulas, all the way up into the light of source where all information is known and stored. And here, we will speed this vortex up to just under the speed of light for transmutation. Anything outside of the vortex that is not at the vibration of unconditional love will not be allowed to enter. And anything inside of the vortex that is not at the vibration of unconditional love will be transmuted out to its appropriate place within the universe. And I ask that a beam of light, a pillar of light, come down from source infused with all of the wisdom, information, and frequencies of love, healing, alignment, abundance, joy, blessings, gratitude, and all that is needed for good health and wealth, for protection, for rising through adversity, and through healing our insecurities, through becoming our best selves. And I bring this in to the crown of myself and each individual who will connect with this message, who will connect within their own vortex, and who will benefit from the energies and frequencies of this time on the planet. Earlier tonight, before I started, there was an owl out there, and it was like, whoo, whoo. I did catch a little of it on camera, but the owl is about wisdom, and the owl I was thinking about last night because I made a big thing for people in my High Priestess Mystery School. It's like like how I utilize every month's energies, how I utilize every month's moon, how I utilize the different star beings, and I have like the Pleiadians are this, the Arcturians are that, and like March, 3-3 portal is good for this, and 5-5 portal is great for that, and keep in mind that like you're preparing for this, so like it's this big long thing, and it talks about like how Monday is connected to the moon, and Sunday, is connected to the sun, and how every element is connected to a planet, and all of the metals that are connected to things. And so it's like a big long thing, but the owl is specific for the avian, and the avian energy is coming in, which is extremely high vibrational. It's like beyond here. And the other day when I saved the hummingbird, I saw like when it went away from me up into the sky, it disappeared. It like just, like I saw it on camera too. It just, like once it gets high enough, it disappears. And another thing I saw yesterday that was like lower density or lower mass or matter, it's thick, right? It's like, oh, you can see it. But like when that mass or that matter becomes lighter or higher in a vibration, it becomes light, and it like, it shifts into the light and it becomes pure. And I feel like that's like the whole point. But sometimes we're gonna cycle in and out of it. So I don't know. I feel like the circle and things like that, the moon, the blue, there's so many synchronicities, there's so much, but use the owl to your own advantage right now. Call on the avians to support you through understanding and knowing and seeing and ascending, rising, becoming less dense, becoming less connected to the lower input so that you can have a higher output. Ah, la, la. Mind blown. I sent a blue. Okay, awesome sauce. I have my phone right here, so I will look at that. I trust. Awesome. I happy to be around like-minded people who are into spirituality because the superficiality in the workplace is icky. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. What are you doing at that job? What is that job about? I know it's in like an office setting, but don't let them steal your peace. Like Monica goes to work with people that are kind of like that too, or she was, and I know it was like getting to her, and it started like infecting her. You know what I mean? Like being around that. Like now, I've noticed you've mentioned it a few times since you've been in here. So your focus is on that. Like all these people are so negative. These people are, lower vibration. These people are focused on material. Like you're aware of it, and it's just not a match for you. So honor that and try to disconnect from that, but don't become a part of it by like, you know what I mean? And it's hard because it's okay. It's okay to vent. It's okay to tell people like, wah! But it's an indication that like, this isn't right for me. So I need to work even harder to get out of here and not become a part of it, not become somebody that's like talking shit about people. You know what I mean? And it's just what happens. When we're around the wrong people or in the wrong environment, we become a part of that. That's why we want to make sure the input that we have is good. And I know it's hard when we need to make money and things like that, but it is like it's a process. So just go through the process. Try not to focus on it. Be grateful that you have people who you can connect with, but try to leave out that other part so that it can shift away, because you're like counteracting it when you're like, I'm so grateful to these nice people because these other people suck. And I get it. I totally get it. This is that duality. But if you focus on just the good, more of the good will come, and then like things will occur so that you don't have to do that anymore. Like when I did Uber, it was a very short-lived thing, but I still had a great time with it. I was still doing my psychic like stuff in there, and I enjoyed my time with it, but it wasn't what I was meant to do full time or for a long time, and I didn't do it full time for a long, you know what I mean? It was a very short, like 2 month period before everything started taking off. And I think it was my will of like, I'm gonna get this done, and I'm still gonna go live, and I'm still gonna do these videos every day, even though I'm doing this other thing, and even though I'm tired, and even though these other people just fucked me over and pissed me off and made me feel really bad. If I had only, I could have fallen into the trap of like driving for Uber for years to come. So just make sure you don't fall into that trap. It's a marketing. See, well, that's good. Marketing will help you to market yourself. It's not an end all be all. Yes, no. I'm focusing on the good. I'm getting paid weekly, so that's good. So I can buy things for me and support and you're learning things that will help you in your own business. A stepping stone, yes. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so let me get the salt in here to cleanse again and purify again. You don't need like tons of it, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Do some ASMR. And I got some blue lotus for the blue moon. I love the blue lotus. Oh, we got 6 people and 6 likes. Thank you, guys. And I'm going to add some of this. And I'm going to add some rose to it, too. But that rose is downstairs. So I'm going to wait until after this is over to add those. But I'm definitely going to do it because I want that energy and frequency in there for love and, like, beauty and all of that. And then I'm putting my circle underneath it in the windowsill here. So this is the first part of my ritual for this moon. And then this gonna empty. I'm gonna let it sit empty in front of the thing there just to cleanse the old out of it. And I'm gonna pour some, like, get some smoke up in there too, just to cleanse it energetically. And while I'm live with you guys, I'm gonna let these things sit in that window. And then afterwards, I'm gonna go downstairs and fill this. I wanna clean it really good. And I wanna add the rose. Like, I'm gonna add actual rose petals and rose, rose essential oil, and then add some of the stuff that will make it so that it's actually able to be a spray that smells good. You can either use alcohol, like vodka, or rubbing alcohol, or you could use witch's hazel, whatever you want, like a little tiny bit. That way, because water and oil don't mix, but if you use something like that, it will mix. So that's what I'm going to do after this is over, so that I can actually make like a decent spray out of it that carries the scent and isn't just like 2 things splitting away from each other. And I need Anise. I saw Anise the other day, or I talked to Anise the other day. I think she's going to be doing readings in my Twin Flame support group on Facebook. And I still allow that, like, people who want to do that in there, promote themselves in there. If you're a Twin Flame reader, I just ask that you reach out to me, send me like a short reading, like for me, like just read my energy in the same manner that you plan to like offer to other people. That way I can be like, okay or no, like, just make sure that you're actually doing something helpful. But I've never told anybody no. It's pretty much like I think the right people come. So I have a green and a purple here. I think one is Sex Magic and one is Twin Flame. So I'm going to light these as well. And no, I'm not gonna light that one. Yeah, I don't want that one. Oh, just got hit in the face. All right, so these I'm gonna light too. And I always like when I light them, I like look at the flame and imagine, and I know what I'm connecting to. So this one and this one. We're igniting passion, we're igniting joy, we're igniting truth, we're igniting love, we're igniting the rare opportunities that come once in a lifetime, the rare moments that we, thought that we would never see in our lifetime. We're manifesting all these new experiences and all these new opportunities so that we can be abundant and beautiful and blessed and harmonious. We could release, allow, attract. I'm going to turn you guys around. Yes, it's stepping stone job. Help the business, yes. You have the blue lotus, it's nice. Gotta use it more. Yeah, I put that on my feet too. Oh, Anise is a psychic herb. Anise is a person I know too, but I used to call her name. Never knew how to pronounce it, so I'd be like Anise, like I would say it all wrong or weird. So when she messaged me, she was like, "Hi, this is Anise." I'm like, "Oh, hi." So let me move this out of the way and turn you guys around. Please. Thank you. All right, here we go. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. I don't know why my song is in my head this day, but it is what it is. We got some more blue thingies here, some more blue thingy here, and another blue thingy here. Okay. And a little blue moon. Oh, yeah. So, can you see the thingies? Yes, you can. Okay. So, we have our candles going. Our intentions flowing. We're going to burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. And I got the glass back there and that over there. I got to put down my bowl so I don't break it. This is also a twin flame. What the heck happened in there? Twin flame candle. So if you guys want to look at the flimmy flame girl, I don't know what happened in here. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, it's abundance. It's an abundance one, so there might have been too much stuff in there. I don't know. It looks weird to me. Like all this stuff on the side. I never noticed it before, but this is an abundance one, so whatever. It's definitely got a lot of the abundant stuff in it. I can see like I put mica powder in these ones, and sometimes like when it pools, you'll start to see like all the gold and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see it from over there, but this is for abundance. And then I need like a little safe dish to burn in. Where is my? Oh, it's downstairs. Okay. I need something. Oh, I'll use this. Alright, so I've got an empty candle jar that I used for stuff. So I'm going to use this for helping me to do the intentions. And I've got my other phone here for the people who sent theirs in. Where the hell is the Wix? Wixity Wix. And I'm going to use this as my place to burn these things. So I've got the checks from last month. So fire is the fastest way to transmute and transform and to create and bring things into fruition. So when we want to do that, we want to use fire. But I set all month sitting there intending to bring this into this person's life. So now with the blue moon, this is that like strong time to really manifest. So I've got one from Amruta, two from Alice. Okay, so I will write those down for the new ones. And I'm going to start with the abundance candle flame. Then I'm going to bring in some sex magic because that's a very potent, powerful energy. And then some blue truth. And after, I will take this jar. I actually have a bunch of other things to burn too, like my own stuff. So I'm going to burn those on my own and then add them into this jar. And then I will bury the whole jar on the property when I bury that egg. And again, I will share the full egg description. I'll put it into my Facebook groups and my story and my shorts here and on my TikTok, just to increase the chances of people seeing it, because I know sometimes we don't see them. But I'm trying to get better about like reposting and sharing things more than once, because it's not like I always feel like I'm being annoying, but I'm like, there's only like 30 people who saw it, so how could I have been annoying? But liking, commenting, and sharing stuff also helps me a lot, because then they'll show it to more people when I do put those things out there. So that is always a very helpful thing to have happening for me. Thank you very much to anybody who does. And here we go. See, this one was really ready to go. And then we got the circle from before. I'm gonna... Oh yeah, that felt good. It's like getting rid of the energy. Getting rid of that motherfucking energy. All the energy of what was going on at that time when I wrote it. It's like the lingering aspects of it. The insecurities, the doubts, the fears, the problems, the issues. They're gone, bitch. They're gone. Go away. And never return. Never. I don't want you. I don't want it. Get it out. Burn it. No more fear. No more doubt. No more blocks. No more pain. No more illusions. Only love. Only money. Only joy. Only happy. Only abundance. Whoa, you don't want to burn, huh? Well, you're gonna. Woo! Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. We're creating a new truth, a new timeline, a new experience, a new life, new opportunity. Oh no! It's on my dish. My cheese dish. Oh, la, la, la. And when you bury stuff, so like if some stuff in here doesn't finish burning, and then I bury it, it will continue to transmute that energy. So don't ever worry, like if you do something, you're like, oh no, the whole paper didn't burn. It may just be something that's lingering that needs a little extra time to, get out of your life. And it could just be your own thoughts that are keeping it, or your own insecurities or fears that are manifesting it to, linger Whatever's going on inside is usually going to be represented to us. So this would also be a good opportunity to do like sand painting and stuff. Like go outside, find some sticks, make a square, and then find some little representatives for things that's going on in your life. Like if you're having fights with people, if you're having a bad relationship with somebody, if you're upset about something, whatever it is, you know, health, wealth, money, fear, doubt, insecurity, losing weight, whatever. Find things that represent that, like a leaf, a rock, like a whatever, like a stick, whatever it is, and then add it into the painting inside of that square as representatives, and then leave it. And in a few days, go back and look at it, and you'll see like the wind has blown, maybe animals scurried through there, and the energy will have shifted because the things within it will have shifted. So if like the rock is all of a sudden gone, or the acorn is missing, or the leaf blew away, then you know that those things in your life are starting to manifest in a new direction. So you can shift your timelines and your creations very goodly. And I said before, I will be rewriting these ones. These are I was doing these for people who paid in one of the ones I did before, and then for some of my 7 sisters for my Instagram subscription people. So I'm going to make fresh ones of those. I'm going to make fresh ones of these. This says, I am asserting the mastery of my real self. This is a good affirmation. And I just stickied them all over the place. And then these are the 7 affirmations for the chakras. So I am, I feel, I do, I love, I speak, I see, I know. I will make one of these to post on the community board so people can have, like a pretty one from Canva. 10:01, 22:77, holy shit. See all that? See that? 22:77, 10:01. Yes, they like that. Okay. And let me see, what's anybody saying here? I got it. Gotta use it more. I have an ease. Beautiful space. Thank you. I just used my own singing bowl with yours. Yay! It always seems to work better when there's one or more, even online. Quite magical, really. That's awesome, Sauce. I have a little brass bell and a lyre, and I want a singing bowl as well. Yeah, get them, baby. They're on. I got most of mine as gifts, but I did get one on eBay for $15. The white one that I play all the time was only $15 because nobody else bid on it. And I've been seeing those things on Temu too, like the ocarina flute. I gotta get another one of those. My niece broke. They have those for like $20. They have the lyres. They have the tongue drums. They have so many things, and they're really not that expensive. But I've been trying to win some free prizes by sharing the links, because anybody who signs up, I'm like $1 away from winning 5 gifts right now. And I don't even need anybody to sign up, because I've just been playing the little game in there, and that gives you the thing, and you get like free points every day. Temu's fucking awesome. And so I signed up to be an affiliate with them too. Let me see. I love candle magic. Why do I keep overthinking? I don't know, man. You gotta calm down, cause you're normal. Candle magic is the best. Yes. Is it okay to do our own candles tomorrow? Yes. So the full moon is tomorrow, but the 3 days before and the 3 days after are the good time to manifest within the energy. So I'm starting now, and then tomorrow I will be doing my own like private things for myself. But like tonight, I'm getting all the intentions for people. I'm finishing up the ones from last month. I'm sharing this so that other people will know what to do tomorrow and tonight, and the next night. Like, don't just create your own reality, basically. Do how you want to do, when you want to do, and everything will be good. But, we want to utilize these energies. Nice. Go to check it out. Love Ocarina too. Yes, those are cute. Yeah, I have one in my little, like, you could win this thing for free. And I was like, oh, sweet, I want one. Because I had one that was really awesome. It was a hummingbird, I think. And my niece freaking just dropped it on the one part of the floor that didn't have a carpet. So, it broke. But, let me get the intentions of my ladies here who submitted for the specifics of tonight. And I'm just going to do the ones that they're releasing with all of you guys, like writing them down and releasing them, burning them in that cup. And then the ones that we're bringing in, I'm going to keep it private. I'm not going to tell everybody what you're bringing in. That way outside energy can't influence it. I'm going to add it to my God box. And then next month, we'll freshen up the God box. Actually, you know what? We'll freshen up the God box right now, bitch. Once in a blue moon. You don't have this opportunity all the time. Let's go. Here we go. Here is my God box. It's full of stuff. I want to freshen it up. And then I've got all my four-leaf not all of them, but a lot of my four-leaf clovers that I have found. I gave this as a gift to my mom one year when she was sick, and then when she passed, I kept it. But I have tons and tons and tons and tons of four-leaf clovers because I find them all the time. And there's a little one in there with like a bug on it. So we're going to clean that up too. And yeah, we got all these retrogrades going on. Got all these weird fucking things happening. It's a good time to charge your crystals too. You know, just charge things up in your life and try not to feed into the fears of shit. And that's so funny. I just opened up the God box and the first thing I see is fears and illusions connected to my journey and my DM. Because I have a lot of things in here that I've been adding for people to help them, you know, bring in good things. It's a God box. It's like put all your worries, concerns, and things into it, and they like release from your life. So I'm gonna charge the God box up. I got my Florida water. I got my big bottle. This is a communication one too. I didn't make that one. Someone else made that for me and sent it as a gift. God box. There we go. It's a little crooked, but so am I. Okay. So let's see. Show more. We're gonna release blocks around our money, all fears and blocks from our committed love, relationships, and marriage, and the person meant to be with. Okay. And then for the things that I'm going to bring in, I'm going to write those down when I'm in a private space so that nobody can influence it negatively. Story reading. Thank you, Melissa, for that one. And then for this one, we've got show details. Oh, wait, no. Show the details, please. Yes, okay. Fear and of the unknown, career and purpose, release limiting beliefs around love. Sounds like everybody's on the same page here. And I'm releasing fear of being myself and lack of abundance mentality. So let's say lack mentality and fear of authenticity. All right, and then again, I will write your positive ones that you're bringing in down in a separate place and keep that in front of my face all month again so that you guys, well, I'm going to put it in the God box. I'm going to clean up the God box, clear up that energy, and then I probably will keep them on like one of these cards, like next to where I go to bed every night so that I see it every night with the frequency ones every night. And then I will put some other things in the God box to bring in the good things. But I'm going to burn everything that's in there too, just to transmute that energy and make space for the new. So here we go. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. I am a weird person. All right, what do we got? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Career blocks purpose. Yes, you're welcome. I felt that DM reading is mirroring my life as well and my person too. Nice. Um, Clear the repressed desires, emotions. Yes, and simple transmute. Clear the negative energy. Wow, I love that song. Oh, thank you. I just do it randomly all the time. Um, like walk around here. I really feel like singing raises your vibration, especially when you do like I used to say I do light language. I just don't do it in front of people, but I definitely do some weird ass shit. Um and I do it, but when I do it I feel better. Like I feel like it raises my vibration. It helps me to feel happier. I feel goofy and giddy and like, yay. But I don't always do it on public. I I don't know. It's just one of those things that I've done since I was a kid. So here we go. Burning, burning, burning. So any other intentions that you guys have, feel free to just like beam it into the energies out there of like, go ahead, transmute away. I'm clearing, I'm releasing, I'm allowing, I'm letting go of my blocks, my fears, my doubts, and opening my heart to true love, I'm opening my emotions up to release anything that's not serving me. I'm again attracting, like amplifying, magnifying all the good things into my life, the miracles, like the hummingbird miracle that we had the other day. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positive energy and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. And they really are like little magical beings. So I feel their energy present. Again, the avians, the birds, they're very specific. The owl, the hawk, the eagle, all of that energy right now is helping us to raise up and to shift the timeline so that we don't have to live in lack or fear or doubt. And then we get the infinity symbol right there with the organite. So that's like a buster of bullshit. I'm going to put it right here to help clear any blocks from appropriate communications and cut the cords to anything, any influence, anybody trying to block our balance, anybody trying to block our reception to receiving love, anybody trying to hurt our community, anybody trying to sabotage themselves or others, whether it's conscious or unconscious, whether it's, ego related or fear related or insecurity related, don't matter, whatever it's related to, we forgive, we release, we revoke the access to allow these things to happen in our lives anymore, because we have free will to be in our power at every moment of every day, and nobody can take away that power except for us when we give it away. So, yeah, I think that's it. Let me get one of these and see what comes through with this. The moon deck. This is from my Lisa. She sent me this deck, and it is very nice for the moons. Love and intimacy flow into my life effortlessly is one that flew out over there. It's number 21. So I'm going to see what it says. Oh, look at, I unleash my, this is one we did last time. Was it the last time? I don't remember exactly which time, but it was the Howl at the Moon. And I did do that outside. So, yep, 21 intimacy opened right up here. So, every relationship is a lesson in love, challenging us to go deeper to the infinite. We just saw the infinite sign. Realm of intimacy. Connection is our nature and vital for our health. Above any outside relationship, however, when we drop into a loving romance with ourselves, we heal the blocks to true intimacy and can share more deeply with another. Every woman has gone through something that has changed her in some way. Barriers to love and intimacy may be rooted in a distant or recent experiences. Wherever you are on this path, this card asks that you remain open, trust that you can forge rich, loving connections with others. Intimacy comes in many forms. Adjust your perspective and then walk as a loved woman. Embrace your most intimate romance, the one you have with yourself. Lean into your own heart and feel the warm embers of your love. It's page 63, so I'm seeing 369 in my head. And then the ritual rose blessings. Roses have been cherished for centuries for their sensual nature. They evoke the spirit of love and uplift the mood. Find fresh or dried roses, I got them, that have no toxic sprays or pesticides, and fill them with prayers of love. Infuse the rose petals in very hot distilled water. Oh yeah, baby. And then approximately 1 part petal to 2 part water. Steep for several hours overnight for more fragrant potency. Then for the rose bath, add both the steeped roses and rose water to a hot bath or a beautiful basin. Soak and scrub your face, body, feet, hands to nourish your skin and spirit. Welcome love and intimacy as you visualize flowers blossoming in your heart center. And then optional, make a second batch of rose water to use throughout the week. Strain all plant. Dude, if you heard me at the beginning of this, what did I say? I was like, I'm going to make some rose water to do like this stuff. I swear to God, this whole deck was put away. I did not know that this even existed within there. And I'm already like planning on doing that when I get off of here. So I'm glad that I wasn't planning on doing that hot water part. I was just going to do like the roses into it, but I'm definitely going to do it now. And then it says make a second batch used throughout the week. Strain all the plant matter out. Store in a large mason jar in the fridge. Drink as a tea or create a spray. And if making a spray, add a touch of witch hazel or vodka as a preservative or jojoba oil as a moisturizer. And then explore more suggestions for potion recipes online if needed. There are many. If you didn't see it, watch it back, because I even mentioned the fucking vodka and the witch's hazel. If that is not clear, knowing weird ass shit, tell me what is, because that was crazy. So I'm just gonna keep it with that, and I'm gonna trust my instincts, keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. I'm just gonna trust my gut and go with what what my creative spirit was going to do anyways. And I got the confirmations of it. So I will do that, and I will finish up the rest of the stuff on my own privately to keep people's stuff safe. And yeah, thank you guys very much. Let me come back over here and look at you guys real quick. I can't not believe that. That's fucking crazy to me. That all of those synchronicities with just, I did not know. I promise you, I did not know. Like, how would I know? How would I know? How would you know? Yes, it does. Singing and dancing. Yes, it does. But I have the throat chakra block starting from my father's alcoholic when I was a kid and so on. But truth was never my center. I'm sorry. But you are a serious singing healer. I love that vibration, the high pitch. I mean, altogether, you could clear all. Thank you very much. There's been, like, people who've asked me for, like, my channeling voice when I would do, like, events. They asked, specifically the Pleiadians, when I was channeling, like, what's up with her voice? Because it changes when I channel, like, significantly. And it's changed significantly over the years, but they said there's, like, a Pleiadian imprint that comes through it at different times. So it's them bringing through that frequency, which I think anybody can do. True that. Great instincts, girl. Thank you. Thank you. That was pretty freaking, that was awesome. I should take those little parts of, like, at this point I said this, and then at this point this happened. Like, I think that's why it happens to me too, because I never get sick of it. It's never old to me when it's like, oh my god, like, I can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you gave, like, a asshole the psychic gift that's just like, whatever, they're not gonna own it. They're not gonna make it, like, mean something. Like, they're not gonna be inspired by it. They're not gonna be happy about it. They're just gonna be like, meh, like, it's just whatever. It's just like, they, take it for granted. I feel like that would limit it or hurt it. So the fact that I'm like, oh my god, it's just like, I think that brings more. And there has been times when I've been like, whatever, because I was, like, what the fuck, like, not feeling good, or like, not feeling, like, healthy, feeling pain, like not being able to figure things out, but like at the same time channeling all these things for other people. You get a little like, what the fuck? But by going into that place, I kept myself sicker longer. I kept myself miserable longer. I lost more things because I was like, hmm. So, and I feel like I've gotten back to the place. And a lot of it has been like just removing the people or the things or the ideas or the thoughts. And sometimes those thoughts are introduced to you by people or places or environments or just whatever. So if there's a lot of things around you that are constantly, you've got to separate yourself from it and keep reminding yourself, like, don't let it in. That, like, then they're winning. Then they're winning if you're miserable. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad. I like when I'm live and people see this shit happen like in the real time because I'm like, yay. So thank you guys very much. Tomorrow on the 31st, I'm going live in a Facebook group, and it's a private Facebook group. It's $22 for the womb right to heal anything to do with like yourself or your ancestors, the women that came before you for thousands of years, any rape, any torture, any like bad stuff that has happened. A lot of women, or all women, store a lot of that in their womb. And it's like, oh yeah, let's hold all of that and then wonder why we're not giving birth to like the things in our life, why we're not giving birth to the right relation, why we're not giving birth to what we want. So when we clear that out and we get rid of that shit and we realize like this is not to store fear and pain, this is to give birth to life, that really helps. And it's been a while since I've done one of these live. So I'm going to be doing it on there. If you go to my website, divineessential.com, the womb right is there. It's $22. You sign up. You will get an email with a PDF. And on the PDF, there's a hyperlink to the group so that you can just ask to be brought into the group. I saw that there's 7 people signed up, but only 5 people have asked to join the group. So I need to go find those last 2 people and get them in there. But it's tomorrow. No, the 31st. It's the 31st. At 7 p.m., I believe. I didn't write down the time, but I think I said 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So yeah. I read Osho today talking about how in females the breasts are the positive part, and in the man the phallus. How if women put all their attention to their breasts, miracles can happen. Happy, blissful. Nice. That's so weird because today there was some weird stuff that, like, I was talking to someone about the size of boobs. And, because, like, they were just, like, being like, oh, I want to grab. And I was like, there's nothing to grab. And then, I said, like, they were like, oh, I like that even more. And I was like, why? I'm like, why do you like, like, small boobs? And then we've discovered that like the first person that they had ever like connected with had small boobs, so it was like it just like instilled into them for the rest of their life that they like small boobs, like prefer those. But like the person that they're with has big boobs, and I'm like, do they know? And they're like, no, I can't be honest. And I'm like, that's the big problem, like people not being honest, even though it's like you don't have to prefer them to love that person clearly because you're with that person, been with that person for like 20 fucking years, like should be able to tell. But like all of that happens in this world because everybody's afraid of like saying the wrong thing or getting misunderstood or just like whatever, just like afraid to tell people what you fucking like or what you want. But usually we're all running around like, what are they gonna like, what do they want, like just fucking tell each other. you know but yeah, some weird synchronicities about boobs. And how does that affect males as well because of our time in mama's womb? Well, for the men don't actually come into to receive the womb right themselves, but the men will come to hold space for the womb right. And they sometimes they'll be there to like drum or just to like be there in that energy as like a rock, as a solid rock to hold for the feminine who's clearing out all of that stuff so that her children and her children's children, so like if you got together with a woman, that's going to help heal your lineage, your children. And if your mother were to get it, or your sister were to get it, then it would heal your mother and your ancestors and all of that. So it's like just basically taking the chain of karmic inheritance and breaking it off. But it is really more for women to do. Men can come hold the space, but they're not really like getting a womb clearing and or healing at that time. It's more so like a woman one. But I maybe we should make a man one for like for themselves in some way. And I have thought about that before because you're not like there's many men who ask me about like doing it. For the longest time, I was like, oh no, you can't, because the first time I got it, the person told me you can't. But then I saw that through that through the actual person who brought it was like, well, men can come hold space, but they're not gonna go through the actual rite of it. But yeah, it will heal your mother and their parents and all of that, and it helps everybody when we start doing that. And you'll see it in your family, like, oh, my mother was with all these toxic situations, these horrible things, and stayed in them, and then like, oh, then I did that, and now my sister does that, and like how her daughter is at this point. It's like, well, let's break that before she gets there. Let's not keep doing that. Let's teach her better now. But sometimes it's just a cycle too of like I've already done the womb right. My sister's still like living in some karmic stuff, and like I still we're all living in karmic stuff, but like she's still in the age range where I was doing that. So it's like she's still in that cycle, but she can break it before her daughter goes into it. She can heal that lineage or that karmic inheritance so that we don't keep doing that shit. Um, Men have their own passages. Why men have their own? Uh, Men have their own passages. Way men have their own. Yes. Diamond in the rough. I've been called more than once. Okay. Oop, there's one held. Man is a man. Oh my goodness, why do they, oh my god. I don't, I guess that could be like not good, for some people. Oh, a spiritual orgasm helps to ash. I don't know what ash is. What is ash? Ooh. I'm a Apollo priest. Oh, I didn't even see you come in here. Or that one come in. But yeah, so thank you guys. 27 up there again. Thank you guys very much for being here with me tonight. I will be back for the next full moon, and I will be back on the second Tuesday of the month for the live readings. I'm going to set an alarm so that I can like remember that day before we go live, and I'm going to create an event for it too for the members for their private readings, and then I will do another one already pre-done for the next full moon so that they're already up and ready for us. And I will be live on the 31st on Facebook. That one's, you're going to have to go on my website to purchase that if you want to do the womb right. But yeah, thank you very much. Just honest, a Santa Rita word of blessing. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, 1027. We saw 927, 1027. I don't lie, man. 27 has been a lot. But I will see you guys again soon. Thank you very much. In Monet, feel my spiritual power, and the moon is my symbol of Yamea, also the ocean. Okay. I think I know who you're talking about. I did a bunch of things recently, lives, and we were working with some of those goddesses and gods and things, but thank you very much. I will see you guys again soon. In Monet, namaste. Oh yeah, the male ones are the ones. So yeah, we gotta make a male one. We're gonna make a male one. All right, guys, bye.